Lesson 14, Zero Conditional. In this lesson, I am going to introduce you with conditionals. Zero conditional or zero conditional. What is a zero conditional and when zero conditional is used? We use the zero conditional when we want to talk about facts or things that are generally true. It means zero conditional is used when we want to talk about facts or things are generally true. It describes zero conditional describes a general truth or scientific fact. A general truth or a scientific fact. We can make a zero conditional sentence with two present simples. Two present simples. It means two clauses. Present simple and present simple verbs. One in the if clause, one in the if clause, and one in the main clause. Zero conditional composed of two clauses. The one which contains if is called if clause. If clause. This one called if clause. And this called main clause. Main clause, if clause and main clause. If clause contains if. If clause contains if. Both are zero conditional. In zero conditional, both clauses are in what? In present simple tense. Present simple tense. This conditional is used when the result will always happen. The result will always happen. The result will always happen. So, if water reaches 100 degrees, if water reaches 100 degrees, it always boils. It always boils. It is a fact. It is a fact. If water reaches 100 degrees, it is a scientific fact. If, this is if clause, if water reaches 100 degrees, it always boils. It always boils. If clause and main clause, both clauses are in present simple tense. It is a fact. It is a fact. I am talking in general, not about one particular situation. The result of the if clause is always the main clause. It means the main clause is always a result of the if clause. The main clause is always a result of if clause. If water reaches 100 degrees, it always boils. It always boils is a result of the if clause. The result of the if clause. The if in the if clause. The if in the if clause can be replaced by when without changing the meaning. Can be replaced with when without changing the meaning. Examples of zero conditional. If water reaches 100 degrees, as I show you in the previous example, if water reaches 100 degrees, it boils. It boils. It is always true. There can't be a different result. There cannot be a different result. It is always true. The main clause is a result of the if clause. The main clause is a result of the if clause. If, present simple, if clause, and main clause both are in the present simple tense. If I eat peanuts, I am sick. If I eat peanuts, I am sick. I am sick is a result of the if clause. And the if here in both sentences, in both conditions, can be replaced with when without changing the meaning. For example, when water reaches 100 degrees, it boils. It has the same meaning as If water reaches 100 degrees, it boils. The meaning does not change when you replace if by when. This is true only for me. If I eat peanuts, I am sick. This might be only true for me. It might not be true for everyone, but it is a fact about me. It is a fact about me. Therefore, when or if I eat peanuts, I am sick. I am sick. Here, zero conditional expresses a fact, a general fact, or a scientific fact. Here are more examples. If people eat too much, they get fat. It is a truth. It's a general truth. If people eat too much, they get fat. This is the result of eating too much. Of the if clause. If people eat too much, they get fat. Both clauses are in present simple tense. If you touch a fire, if you touch a fire, you get burned. You get burned. This is the result of touching fire. If you touch fire, you get burned. You get burned. If clause and main clause. Both clauses are in the present tense. The if clause can come in the beginning of a sentence or in the middle. When it comes in the beginning, you need to use a comma before the second clause. You need to use comma before second clause. You need to use comma before second clause. When if comes in the beginning, you need to use comma before the second clause. But when if comes in the middle, you don't have to use comma. When if comes in the middle, you don't have to use comma. People die if they don't eat. People die if they don't eat. This is the if clause and this is the main clause. The main clause is what? The main clause is the result of the if clause. People die. Why? Why people die? Because they don't eat. If they don't eat, they will die. If people don't eat, they will die. People die if they don't eat. You get water if you mix hydrogen and oxygen. You get water if you mix hydrogen and oxygen. This is a scientific fact. If you mix hydrogen and oxygen, you will get water. You will get water. This is what? This is the if clause. It contains if. This is the if clause. And this is the main clause. The main clause is a result of the if clause. If you mix hydrogen and oxygen, you will get water. Snakes bite. Snakes bite if they are scared. Snakes bite if they are scared. If clause and main clause. If clause and main clause. If babies are hungry, they cry. They cry. If clause and main clause. Both are in present simple tense and the main clause is a result of the if clause. A quiz. Extra practice. It's an extra practice and it's like a quiz. Now, read the following sentences and decide if they are zero conditional or not. If they are zero conditional or not. Number 1. When you press the button, the doorbell rings. When you press the button, the doorbell rings. First, What are the conditions of zero conditional? Both clauses should be in present simple tense. Both clauses should be in present simple tense. Let's check. When, here if is replaced by when, no problem. You press the button. This is present simple. The doorbell rings. This is also present simple. Therefore, it is what? It is a zero conditional. It is zero conditional. Number 2. I will give you a lift if the weather is bad. I will give you a lift if the weather is bad. Let's check. The main clause is in what? Is future simple. Future simple. The if clause is in present simple. But we said both clauses should be in present simple. But here, this is in future simple. But this is in present simple. Therefore, it is not zero conditional. It is not zero conditional. It is first conditional. We will be talking about later. When you go to the park, take your ball. When you go to the park, take your ball. What about this? When you go to the park, take your ball. Both are in present simple. Both are in present simple. We said the main clause is always the result of the if clause or when clause. When is replaced by if. But here, the main clause is not a result for the if clause. It is not a result for the if clause. When you go to the park, take your ball. It's not the result. Therefore, it is not zero conditional. If I had woken up earlier, I could have taken the bus. I could have taken the bus. If I had woken up earlier, this is past perfect. Past perfect. Past perfect. And this is also in the perfect tense. We said both should be in present simple. Present simple. Both are not present simple. Therefore, it is not a zero conditional. It is not a zero conditional. When fish don't eat enough, when fish don't eat enough, they die. They die. Both are in what? Both are in present simple. Both are in present simple. First condition satisfied. When is replaced by if. Satisfied. And the main clause should be a result of if clause. When fish don't eat enough, they die. This is a result of when clause or if clause. Main clause is the result for the if clause. And the third condition is satisfied. Therefore, it is what? It is a zero conditional. It is zero conditional. When he buys chocolate, he buys me some too. When he buys chocolate, he buys me some too. When he buys chocolate, he buys me some too. Both are in present simple. Both are in present simple. When is replaced by if. But the main clause is not a result for if clause. The main clause is not a result for if clause. Therefore, it is not zero conditional. It is not a zero conditional. It is not zero conditional.